My
about
goodness.
dry weather. It's
we've
got commonplace, hasn't
I think
it?
a couple of records we're going to break next week.
Wow.
Big records is the subject of tonight's forecast focus. I'm going to talk about our dry streak record. Now, these are consecutive days of no measurable rain. We've had some rain around the region, some hit and miss showers, but we're talking about here. You have to have at least a trace of precipitation, or excuse me, 1/100th of an inch of precipitation. A trace doesn't count. And this is at Spokane International Airport. Had plenty of showers down in portions of the Palouse, the LC Valley, but it has been very dry here in Spokane, other than a few sprinkles. So right now, as of today, unless something very strange happens between now and midnight, we're at our 64th consecutive day with no measurable precipitation. We're in number 4. We have to make it through the middle of next week to tie our record of 73 days. Actually, the end of next week, and I don't think we're going to have any problem doing that. The other record we're going for is the number of 90-degree or higher days in a year. We're at 33 right now, and the record is 39, and there are a lot of 90s in the forecast. It's 83 today. We did not make it into the 90s, made it up to a high of 84. Very dry, as you can see. Even if we did have a little system passing through, it'd have a hard time letting anything make it to the surface. West-southwest winds at 18 miles per hour. We've cleared out some wildfire smoke for the time being, but that will not be the case for long. 81 in Coeur d'Alene right now. Satellite and radar, we have a ridge of high pressure that is flattened enough to bring that westerly flow across the region, pushing the showers that were in the LC Valley well off to the east, and that is also pushing that wildfire smoke to the east temporarily. But high pressure will rebound as we start getting into the weekend, and it is going to get hot again. Here's a look at our high temperatures nationally. Boy, 70s and lower 80s for a good portion of the eastern United States, but it is 80s and 90s for most of the west. Tropical depression Harvey now working its way through the Mississippi River Valley. Just want to give you an early something to watch in the tropics. We are now keeping an eye on Hurricane Irma. Now, it is way out here in the Atlantic. However, bears watching. It is a strong storm, as a Category 4 storm, and it is just going to intensify. This is sort of a classic, what they call a Cape Verde storm. And some of our most devastating hurricanes that have hit the east coast of the United States have been similar in nature. By the way, here's the United States way over here. This could be causing problems in the Bahamas early next week, but long-term tracks take it right to the continental United States. So let's keep an eye on Irma together, shall we? Here's your 7-day forecast. Far from the path of any hurricane, we are dry for the next 7 days. We are hot for the next 7 days. A lot more dry days to string together for that record, and a lot more 90-degree or higher days to log for the record books as well.
It has been that year, hasn't it?
It has been an interesting summer here.
Yeah.
That is for nationally interesting summer.
For sure.